Namaste. Welcome to this class, which is all about yoga for manifesting abundance in your life. Today for class, if you can have blocks handy, if you would like to, a strap and a bolster are always just good to have on hand. We are going to be going through a sequence that takes us through setting vision, taking action, and then surrendering to the outcome. And this is going to be a fairly active flow class. And I'm just going to invite you to participate at the level that you are comfortable. Just work with your body to connect and move any energy that might be stagnant, so that we can release anything inside that might be holding us back from achieving what we are setting out to achieve in our health, our wealth, our relationships. And let's really focus on setting an intention today around manifesting whatever that abundance is that we want in our lives. So today I would ask that you also think about some positive, really positive quotes as we're going through, some things you might want to consider if you are holding a position, holding a pose and sinking into it with your breath. Something you might want to say to yourself is, I am enough. Everything I give returns to me tenfold. I am in full alignment and I attract all that I desire into my life. If you enjoy using crystals, I know some people do. Some crystals that you may want to incorporate as you are thinking about manifesting more wealth and abundance in your life are the tiger's eye, which is good for good fortune and courage. The green jade is for luck. The citrine is for financial freedom. And the black obsidian is for manifestation. And some people also like to incorporate some oils into their practice, and one oil that you can use for this in particular manifestation practice is wild orange. So with that, please take a seat if you haven't already. Get seated on your mat in a comfortable position. And I'm going to turn on some music. This is actually a mantra that is out on YouTube. It's the Lakshmi Kuber mantra, and it's all about manifesting wealth in our lives. And some people really think about wealth as money, or as some type of financial gain, financial abundance, and that is perfect. But for you, if you are looking at manifesting something else, a richness of another kind, don't let anything about money put you into a corner on this. Really just tap into the spirit of what it is that you want to manifest in your life, and just flow with that. Okay, so with that in mind, we're going to get started. That volume is okay? All right. In easy sit position, just start by getting comfortable, kind of sometimes getting your sits bones, kind of pulling the flesh out from underneath you so you can really feel grounded into your mat. Maybe hold your knees for a moment, palms down, so we can work on first getting grounded and being present in our bodies. And just tap into your breath. I am enough. Everything I give returns to me tenfold. I am in full alignment. I attract all that I desire. Really be present in your breath right now. Sitting tall with your heart over your pelvis and your head over your heart. Just really feel that breath moving in your body. And next, as we set our tone and our intention for this practice, what I'd like for you to do is to adopt a mudra right now. If you could Put your palms up. You're gonna take your pinky and ring finger and tuck them down. And your next two, tall man and pointer, we're gonna loop to the thumb. And we're gonna hold them down, rest them on our knees just like this. And this is the mudra to attract wealth and abundance in your life. So as we sit and take some more deep breaths, I want you to visualize in your mind's eye a yellow triangle and a dot at the center. And as you visualize that dot at the center of that yellow triangle, think about what it is that you want to attract into your life. Is it $1 million in your bank account, $1 billion? Is it a new car? Is it travel? Just keep your mind's eye focused on that yellow triangle. And claim whatever it is that you want to manifest as if it's already yours. Just breathe into it. And feel what it feels like to be in the presence of that abundance. Just a few more deep breaths here. All right, then let's exhale. Big HA, sigh it out. And now what we're going to do is a little bit of Kapalabhati breathing to fire up our practice and fire up our bodies, get our energy really moving. And Kapalabhati breath is when we take an inhale and then snap the belly back for a forceful exhale. To really use the change in shape of our diaphragm to just push the air out. And then a natural inhale and then exhale again. And we're going to do all of this through our nose, and it may clear out your sinuses, so if you have a tissue nearby, that might be good. And what it looks like is this. Okay? So we're going to do this for just about a minute. And again, the purpose is to solidify, begin to embody some of that, put some heat behind what we were just envisioning as our manifestation goal. And also to get the energy really flowing in our body. So you can take a deep inhale and snap the belly back. Keep going. We're about halfway done. Ten more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's just sit and be still for a moment and feel the effects of that pranayama. Return to that yellow triangle and what you'd like to manifest in your life. All right, now we're going to get moving with some gentle starting movement here. Let's go onto all fours into neutral tabletop position. Your arms are directly under your shoulders, your knees directly underneath your hips. And let's just start with a little cat-cow. On the inhale, you drop down and let your head roll back as far as you can. And then on the exhale, change the shape and let the air exhale out. Inhale, arch it out. And exhale, arch your back like a cat. And just move with your breath. On the inhale, round up. On the exhale, arch. And on the last one, return to neutral. And you can go ahead and spread your knees. And your feet stay together. And sit back on your heels and extend your arms out in front of you for child's pose. Forehead all the way down to the mat. Keep your arms active here. This isn't a relaxing position, it's actually a very active position. And as you put your forehead to the mat, you can roll out your forehead for a little third eye massage. We'll come back up, return to neutral. And from here, we're gonna go up into down dog. So put your toes under and pop up and reach your sacrum up to where the wall and the ceiling meet. Point your hips back and up to that crease in the wall. And take a moment here and do what feels good. If it feels good to walk out your feet like this, walk the dog. And as you settle into this position, you want to make sure that your hands are pressed firmly into the mat. Your feet are firmly into the mat. If you can get your heels all the way down, that's great. I'm still working on getting my heels all the way down. You want to be active through your arms and let your head hang neutral. And take a few deep breaths. And then you can walk, step, or hop up to your hands here. And take a moment and roll all the way up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. So you're standing straight in a line in Tadasana. And then what I'll invite you to do now is to inhale your arms all the way up. Mine will be off camera here. So you're just gonna put them up all the way up like this. So we're gonna take a moment and extend our backs, to move our spines a little bit more. So lean over to the right side. Just as far as your body can go. You keep your feet together or hip width apart. Whatever feels good. You can take a few deep breaths here. Make sure your left shoulder or your right shoulder is tucked under, and your left shoulder is rolled back as if you're shining a light out from your heart here. On your next inhale, come up to center. And we'll do the same on the other side. Biceps by your ears. Take a deep breath, and on your exhale, lean over to the side. This time your left shoulder is tucked under, your right shoulder is back. And a few deep breaths. And return to center. And from here, you can take one arch back. And return to center. And exhale your arms down. And then we're gonna move through a sun A to really get our bodies moving and flowing now and to take action with some of the intentions that we just set. So again, think about your intention, what that looks like for you. And let's step to the front of our mat. Feet are shoulder width apart, arms strong at our sides. I am going to set up my blocks because my first sun A, I always like to use my blocks. Arms at your side. You really want to zip up through your body here, tip your pelvis under. Your hip bones should be pointed forward, straight forward, maybe even up a little bit. Okay, if you want to exaggerate it, then really they're coming in straight in alignment here. Straight through your spine, elongate through your crown. Put your shoulders back into their pockets. Hands down and active at your side. Inhale your arms up. Hands in prayer at the top, coming down to heart center. And forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Step back into plank position. From here, we're going to ease into this. So for the first one, you can bring your knees to the floor. And we're going to lower our chest to the ground. So you can see, lower your chest to the ground and then scoop forward into a baby cobra. Inhale here and then exhale to down dog. Again, you can step, hop, or walk up to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale all the way down, forward fold. It's okay if you bend your knees. Inhale your arms up. And hands to prayer center. My phone paused the music. I'm going to turn that off and keep going. There we go. All right, come back up to the front of your mat. We'll do another sun A. This time, instead of going to our knees, if you'd like to, you can go into a chaturanga and pull through, and I'll demonstrate that version this time. So again, let's build from the ground up. This time, lift up your toes as you're standing on the mat, and then put down your toes one at a time, starting with your pinky, going all the way to your big toe. And just feel that balance of weight across the base of your feet. From here, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. And forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down to your mat. Step back into plank pose. From here, we'll chaturanga down. And pull through. Toes under to up dog. Exhale, roll back on your toes to down dog. Take a moment here to enjoy that stretch. Send your breath to wherever in your body it needs it right now. And from here, we'll step, hop, or walk back up to the top of your mat. And take, inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale your arms up. Return to center. And from here, what I'll ask you to do is to keep your left foot forward and step your right leg back for heel to heel alignment. And from here, we're going to sink down, bend down. Make sure that your left knee does not come forward of your ankle or your toes. You want a straight line here. And then inhale your arms up for warrior one. And just remind yourself that you will be taking strong action, inspired action towards your vision. You're a strong warrior. And from here, let's bring your arms down to cactus and just open our heart and shine that light out from our hearts. Arms back up. Inhale. And straighten that front leg. Bring your arms down to the sides facing. Your torso is now facing center. And we're going to lean forward over that front leg. And then we're going to extend down for triangle. And from here, if you can put your hand all the way to the floor, that's great. If you want to adjust and bring a block in, you can do that as well. This time your left shoulder is tucked under, your right shoulder is rolled back. And extending that arm up to the sky, you can gaze up at your fingertips. Inhale back up. And now I want you to go ahead and go down into that lunge again. Put your left arm down on your knee and extend your right arm all the way over the top for extended side angle pose. Your palm is up on your knee, receiving all of the abundance that the universe has to offer. Feel that full line of energy extended from your fingertips all the way down through the knife edge of your back foot. From here, I want you to rotate down. Bring your right hand to the mat, your left hand on the other side of your foot. Step your left foot back, and we're going to go through that chaturanga and pull ourselves up. Up dog. And exhale, down dog. Step, walk, or hop to the front of your mat and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. And we're going to do that same sequence on the other side. So let's start let's take a moment here and let's just do a wide-legged forward fold before we switch. So from here, you want to put your legs out in a V, hands on the hips, and you're going to just fold forward from your hips. You're flat back over. Pause here, and then release all the way down to the ground. And feel that nice deep stretch in your hamstrings. If you'd like to from here, you can grab onto your ankles and let your head hang down neutrally. And from here, put your hands in prayer position behind your back and then extend them up gradually. And feel that stretch through your back body, through your shoulders and your heart space. Keep your neck elongated and breathe through it. Bring your arms in, hands back to the floor. And then slowly rise back up. Excellent. This time we're going to switch to our right foot. So put your right toes forward and your left heel should be aligned to your other heel. Heel to heel alignment here. And then we're going to sink forward down into our right knee. Make sure again that your knee does not extend over your ankle. You're looking for a straight line here. And arms, inhale, arms up for warrior one. Nice and strong. Just stay here for a few deep breaths and sink into it and enjoy this position. Again, let's bring our cactus arms down. Shine that light out in front of us. Inhale your arms back up. And return to center. This time, bring your arms flat, parallel to the floor. Lean over your right leg. And we're going to extend down into triangle. And really contain your energy here. Keep your hips in alignment. Right shoulder tucked under, left shoulder back. And you can look up at your fingertips if you'd like to. Maintain your gaze looking straight up above. And return to center. And from here, we're going to go down into that lunge. Take your right arm to knee. Palm up to receive all of the energy, all of the abundance the universe has to offer. Extend your left arm over. And really feel again that energy from your fingertips all the way down through the knife edge of your back foot. Ready to actively receive whatever the universe brings you. From here, hands down surrounding your foot. I'm going to step that right foot back and move through Chaturanga. To up dog. Toes under to down dog. And just take a moment to enjoy down dog here and celebrate all the action that you've just taken and how good it feels. From here, come down to your knees. Back to neutral. What I'd like you to do here is take your right arm and thread the needle through. And offer your heart down as you twist. And bring out any energy that you have that might be trapped in your spine right now. Come back up, return to center. Same thing on the other side. Left arm through, thread the needle. Bring your cheek all the way down to the mat. Just wring out any stuck energy here that might be preventing you from receiving everything that you deserve in this life. Your next breath, you can come back up and return to center. And you know what, let's take a child's pose here. Again, back to our heels, arms out actively in front of us. And offer your heart down to the mat. And your next breath, you can walk your hands back in. And let's come back into a seated position here. From here, we're going to do a seated twist. So you can bring your right leg in, step it over your left knee. Your bottom foot, your left foot is active here. Put your right hand behind you as a kickstand. Inhale your left arm up. And as you exhale, twist and bring your elbow to the outside of your knee. And just take a few deep breaths here, remembering the vision that you set for your manifestation and celebrating all the action you've taken to move the energy in your body. Inhale that arm up and come back to center. And we will switch. Extend your right foot. Bring your left knee in, over your knee. Right foot active. Left hand down for a kickstand. Back straight and tall. Inhale your right arm up. And on your exhale, twist and hook it on the outside of your knee. And just enjoy how that feels. Maybe reconnect to that yellow triangle and the dot in the center. And just celebrate taking this time to be present and focus on your manifestation of your goals. Inhale your arm up. Hands down behind you as a kickstand. And then you can go ahead and extend both of your legs out in front of you. Skip forward a little bit. You can roll yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae into Shavasana. And from here, I would encourage you to leave your hands up in a receiving position and tap into your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose. Release the heavy sigh through your mouth. And this Shavasana pose is a time for surrender. Knowing that you've set the vision and you've done everything possible to take action, massive inspired action in the direction of your goals. Whether that's financially, whether it's health goal, whether it's a relationship goal. No matter what your goal is, it's now time to surrender. And let the universe respond to the vibration that you've emitted. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you would like. When you're ready, you can bring your knees up and roll onto your right side. Then push yourself up to center and return to easy sit position. And if you're staying in Shavasana right now, I invite you to just listen to these words at closing. Remember, I am enough. Everything I give returns to me tenfold. I am in full alignment, and I attract all that I desire. You bring your hands to prayer. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. I honor your vision, no matter what that vision is, for the manifestation of your dreams. You can bring your thumbs to your lips. I honor your voice, and your truth, and your passion for going after your biggest and wildest dreams. And bring your hands to your heart. My spirit honors your spirit for surrendering to the divine. Namaste.